behind the scenes with future country rock blues kings and queens. Discover them first with Palm Mash TV. Palm Mash TV.
Well, hello there. It's Paul Mash TV time once again. Thank you so much for joining us. We got a great interview coming up for you in just a couple moments. But before we get into that, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell if you haven't already. And you're always going to be alerted on any new interviews coming your way. And as always, use the comment section. We'd love to hear from you there. And if you're on Facebook, go to facebook.com/Paul Mash TV. And feel free to like the page, inboxes, comment everything you see there. And send us an email, paulmashtv, all one word, @gmail.com. And if you're a band or solo artist who want to be on the show, you can email us with that, or we welcome fan mail as well. So if you're simply a fan, you can use that as well. And we're going to recap all this at the closing credits at the end of the show, so stay tuned for that. From Adelaide, Australia, we have JD. He's a very talented artist, as you can see. And we're going to get to that interview in just a moment or so. But first, we're going to have a quick word from Click Jam, so don't go away. We'll be right back.
We got history, got me feeling the nostalgia when you look at me, thinking about what could.
All right, it's interview time as promised, and with us from Adelaide, Australia, we have JD. Thanks for joining us, JD.
Not a problem, man.
Well, we're glad to have you here today. Tell us a little bit about how it began for you as an artist. I mean, everyone has their own story. We'd love to hear your story.
Oh, a long one on that one. Cut it really short. I met Jimmy Barnes when I was 8 years old. My mum got me into every single music that she could, just from a musical perspective. Elvis, Traveling Wilburys, everything. Got into hip hop in the 80s. Started writing. Lived on the streets a bit. Had a bit of a rough life, but hey, he doesn't. Ends up doing hip hop, I guess.
Okay, well, that's a good story. I'm glad that you found. I'm glad that you found music as your calling. Hope you'll be doing it for a long time too. So,
I've been doing it. Yeah, definitely.
I think you mentioned a few of those bands. Would you say those are your influences? Maybe if you have a few more that you come in mind.
Well, of course, my style of hip hop is Bone Thugs and Harmony. Got to give it up. Got to give respect where it's due. Been listening to them, ever since they made it big in '95. Basically, had nearly every single album. Lost a few mini hi-fis. Rewinding, trying to find out what they say and stuff. They're quick. So yeah, I just picked that style of hip hop. Connected with me, being on the streets and all. When I first heard it in '95. Just so much energy and emotion in the music. Just fell in love with it. So I've been writing and doing it ever since '95, really, basically.
Well, that's pretty good. Bones, Thugs and Harmony, as you mentioned, they're pretty good, and I've heard them for years. Why don't you tell us a little bit about if somebody's watching this right now and they want to go get your music? Is it on all streaming platforms? Can you get physical copies? Tell us everywhere we can find you.
Well, you can definitely find me on YouTube under JD Skrill's topic. I'm working on my first album now. So I've been working on that for a while because, life's a hassle sometimes. I've got hard copies of my first EP from back in 2011. If anyone wants any of that, just hit me up on Facebook. That's not a problem. Yeah, just working on getting stuff out there. Haven't got any stage performances yet because of COVID, and I just don't want to deal with all the nonsense at the moment. So that's why I haven't tried with that yet. Yeah, just getting my so-called street credit up and getting known, and just and also helping promote other groups of the Bone Thug family as well. Yeah, just do what I can to help.
Yeah. All right. Well, you heard it from the man himself. Go on Facebook and inbox him there under his real name, JD Skrills, and I'm sure he'll be able to tell you exactly how to get his music. And obviously, it's about time for the music video. Why don't you tell us a little bit about the song, if there's a story behind it, and the title of the song? We'd love to hear.
Yeah, stories in it, I guess. Not much to say about that one. Just listen and enjoy, really. That's all I got to say.
The name of the song is called Life Like Life Like This.
Life Like This.
Yeah, is there a story behind that song, like you said, or?
Oh, definitely. Just the struggles in my life. Like, I've been there. Like, had some really tough calls and slept out in the concrete, basically. Just doing hard to do to survive. Like, made a lot of mistakes when I was younger, as we all do. But it was a learning curve, and I've learned. So that's basically what Life About This is about.
So I guess this song is pretty much self-explanatory then, I guess, huh?
Yes, it is, definitely.
Okay. All right, we're going to get to that song in just a moment, but JD, thank you so much for being on the show. We'd love to have you back sometime if you ever want to have nothing new to plug for us.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I would.
Okay, and here's A Life Like This by JD right here on Paul Mash TV. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
A life like this. Live a life within the picture, but not quite like this. Living life like this. I gotta thank Allah for another day. You're blessing me. You're blessing me. You're blessing me. We're here. Life like this. You gotta live in the river, smoking several different elements just to pass the day. The consequences of it, you've never home, we just passed away and never just today. So tripping on the last thing I had to say. Even though we're desperate, deficit, so quick to take the next step, I would expect, but it feels like there's nothing left to hold your head up and remember in the days that you were blessed. Hard to think of all those times, I live a life full of stress, depressed, but I'm gonna live a life from around the guess when I'm at my best. My life of growing up and say the day-to-day pain is direct, but I ain't gonna read the image of the past life, I can't original, dipping in the pattern of the past life, I made it gonna penetrate. Still chasing a good life, more than I taste, I'm on more than I done with the family, the feet is no greed, increase the pace of my work and take. Living life like this is somewhat hard to face. Hard to face. It's somewhat hard to face. Life like this. Live a life within the picture, but not quite like this. Living life like this. Gotta thank Allah for another day. You're blessing me. You're blessing me. We're here. Life like this. If I didn't see a big thing. I remember days like this. I played in the court as a kid. You can find me 7 up in the mall. All the false people on the band. I go from the beginning to see me at all. And the quick to shoot me. Who could ever have and play the basketball? We were always ready for war. Always ready for the Lord. But trying to kick down on top. The court is a cave. We were living life like in our case. But on our case. And all the vacation. I place a floor. Mind in the raising. I throw it up on the wall. You and your chicken could the fuck this over my hand in my bow. Life is in the sky. Screaming out. Fuck the law. Life like this. Live a life within the picture, but not quite like this. Living life like this. You gotta thank Allah for another day. You're blessing me. You're blessing me. We're here. Life like this. Living life within the picture, but not quite life. On the twilight, see, life. Living life like this. I gotta thank all of one another that you're blessing me. You're blessing me. You're blessing me. We're here. Life ain't this way to life on the streets. Never getting on your feet and numbing of the cold concrete. Freezing the day you had nothing to eat. Surviving with a degree of God, balance never required faith. You never know which way they're gonna hear and how we going up false image of tomorrow. Tomorrow. I gotta thank all of one another that you're blessing me. You're blessing me. You're blessing me. We're here. Life.